He said, brother, gotta get paid. Man, I'm watching this, I can't show you the screen because, but you know, Chili Palmer, you know the name. You know the show. Look at me. Had some brother to mix some stuff for me. You know how hard it is to rap when your body does this? Can you just, I want you to think about it. I got something wrapped around my neck. Our beans are almost done. I was just talking to my friend about, oh, sorry about that, guys, about how much I miss my voice, because I've always had music. I've like, you know, when you gotta sing, you know what I mean? When you gotta just like bring it all out in like powerful song. And I was trying to hit my measures earlier and singing an opera song that was set in me. You know what I mean? When you have a certain music set inside your brain and you've performed it several times, then you can usually call it and hit most of your points. And I was hitting the words and hitting the expulsion, but I couldn't hit my points because my voice doesn't really sound like this. It sounds, it's a little different. It's a little deeper, but I don't want to go moving stuff. All right, we're going to make this. Our beans are done. I want to put you over here and put you down. You all don't need to see me bouncing around. Flipping around town, bouncing on the ground, doing whatever I can. Well, I figured, you know, once I left the house and made it up over my hill, and my hill beat the snot out of me. I mean, an ambulance is called, and I gotta wave them off and all that. I figured, well, at that point, I might as well go for it. You know what I mean? So I ran all the way. I ran to see my buddy, and I missed the bus. You know, bus goes, when you're coming to the station on a jog no less. I ran to the station, right, on a jog. And the bus just pulls out, and you stand there kind of like, and like, might as well keep running. So I ran for like another mile. And then I got off the bus, and then I got to run through campus. And he's up on, I got to go good 20 blocks, get up there, zigzagging and all that. And then I ran back. I'm standing pretty good now. I was a mess earlier. Yeah, I'm just fine. This is not happening. That's how it got be, man. If y'all only knew, man. Somebody come up here and make some beats for a brother, you know what I mean? Just slap it down so I can ring it around, so I can drop a little sound I got for this town. A little bit of round I got for this town. A little bit of joy. Bringing around a little bit of this. Whoa! Whoa! Man, see? I tried to go up and it just broke. Just broke. The whole thing broke. It gets me upset. Maybe I need to just learn to sing through that, huh? When it's emotion inside of you, something you gotta do, something that makes you feel alright. You gotta take a moment to, a little bit of loving to make yourself sing and be alright. Yeah, I held it. You gotta find a new way to roll. You gotta pick up your mortal soul. You gotta find something deep inside. You gotta put a little bit of, this is white pepper, pride into a little bit of right that we got this life, bringing us this new life, bringing us something just right. Our beans are almost down and tired. Turn off and let them cool. We gotta get back to school. We gotta know what's right in every way. We gotta make a brighter day. gotta do some better days. We gotta find some better ways. We gotta lift our hands up and praise. I don't care whose God you say. I just wanna walk this way. I just wanna let myself go. I wanna let the whole world know I got this emotional flow that won't stop me. It won't stop me from telling you what I really feel. I just want to tell you, for me it's awfully real. But I'm gonna keep that hope alive. I'm gonna try, enjoy, and strive. I'm gonna rock myself through my life. This is the best thing I can do to make it right. Can't you hear my emotion flowing, filling up the night? I've got this groove going and it's feeling alright. I'm just trying to tell you how I want to walk to. I got me there. I wanna, how I wanna, how I wanna, how I wanna. Whoa, 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 tonight. Yeah, okay. He's the best artist I can be. This is the best human I can be. This has got a little cold. I'm going to put you guys up on the stand. I got to focus on cooking now. That felt really good to get that out of me. I don't know where, I know where it came from. It came from like a little boy who was like upset when I left today for the first time, and he reached out and grabbed my hand. He's like, you know, low volin, and just, that made me feel so good. And he, you know, and like for the first time, and all the times I come over, he, you know, so I used to try to give him the finger before, just to give him the finger and show it to him and see if he'd grab it, and he wouldn't. And this time he grabbed my hand and he held on, and, you know, he was crawling underneath his dad, and his dad's like, why is he upset? And my friend's a stay-at-home dad, right? And we couldn't figure it out. And then he's like, oh, he's upset you're leaving. And that was pretty cool. So, hey, look, oh, I gotta wash the pan. So, you know, man, blessings come as they come. I gotta be real careful with you guys sitting there. You know, it's, man, compassion to our children, I think, is such a paramount thing. You know, the Dalai Lama was talking about that. I think we really forget what compassion to our children is. I think, you know, really, in the American culture, we think compassion to our children is buying them things and having the new toys so they can be cool with their friends. But also compassion to our children is us in direct contact with the love that we have inside for our children and their love, which means direct interaction with them, you know? Get to know what they're doing, or find some way of just being on their level for a little while sometimes. Be there, right there. And the only way to do that is to spend a lot of time with it. I mean, I got a blessed gift. I got a blessed gift from God that I feel. And I just have that inner child in me. And I think part of it's with my memory. If you guys read some of my stuff, you're already like, wow, this guy's... It's all true, dude, all right? I mean, I don't make stuff up in my stories. This stuff all happened. I mean, and I can see it like it's a movie, you know? It's weird. I couldn't see things in my life like that for many, many years, and then all of a sudden, all the doors opened up at once. So we're going to have our Parmesan on deck. We're going to use light Parmesan because we want to go sharp, light with flavors. We're going to get cream cheese on deck. I need a knife for that, or a spoon, 2 spoons. Okay. We're going to put our pasta in the microwave and give it time. 33. Hold. Wait on that. We got our green onions. We are using we're using powdered garlic, because powdered garlic compared to the Asian garlic, it has a little bit. I want this soft still. I still want this soft. So if I add the Asian garlic in plus the scallions, it's going to be, and the Parmesan, it's going to be too powerful. I want this a gentle flavor. All right. I want it very creamy, and I want it to ring of that cream. And hold up, I'm going to do a little something here. I know I've got some somewhere. Dude, the one problem with having so many spices is like it's tricky. It's like I almost have a full restaurant of spices. Is finding them. All right, there it is, ground sage. All right, because I'm going to take a little ground sage and I'm going to put it on my scallions. Okay, I saw this done in a Greek. This guy was a Greek chef. I've talked about him before at Angelino's. It was a pizza steakhouse. It's now a Centennial Steakhouse. But he straight mountain. I told you about the whole mountain thing with the granny off the hillbillies. And she broke it down one day. 3 pinches to a pile. 2 pile, or 3 pile, no, 2, 4, no. I forget. I'm trying to talk and think. It's not working out. I don't even know what I'm trying to do. I know what I'm trying to do. All right. Nope, that's not the right kind of fat. I'm getting my clarified butter, everybody. That's what I'm doing. And I'm going to get my flour. No, I don't need my flour now. Do I? No. We're going to do straight heavy cream reduction. We're going to do a dusting of flour. How many ways did he just turn? He just like switched it up 6, 7 times. The reason why I'm going to do dusting of flour is I want to make sure this holds together, even though I'm going to use bread flour because it's the easiest thing. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to do a true roux, okay? Because I want a heavy cream reduction, all right? Here's all our parts. We got everything ready. Let's get a knife, a spoon, or whatever. And get some clarified butter in there. All right, you see the milk solids are all on the bottom. Get rid of that right there. Yep, that's clarified butter, milk solids. That's the other thing is, I wanted to show you some. Here's all the milk solids, and they're all down there. And so I've been just kind of chipping away at it, but I should clean it, and do this right, and then come out with pure clarified butter. Like you can see it on the edge. And you can see how it sticks. The milk solids stick to the top and to the bottom. You can scrape that off and get pure clarified butter. We need that for something else. I'm going to have to do it again because it's not very clarified now that I messed with it a bunch for saute. Now, if you want to do eggs over medium, I notice people are watching that a lot. You want clarified butter as your best agent in a pan, all right? That's your best friend in a pan. It works in, if you use my salt technique with aluminum pan, you can use clarified butter and you can flip an egg in that pan. So it has a very high, yeah, it's very slippery stuff. I'm not talking anymore. I want to cook. I'm not talking no more, man. Melt the salt and white pepper on standby. I got the zucchini beans. You got the chicken. Pan's heating. We're going to stop.